we go again. Tiger Woods is in the news for all the wrong reasons. Woods' ex-girlfriend wants out of her non-disclosure agreement. Erica Herman is citing the Speak Out Act that allows non-disclosure agreements to be nullified in cases of sexual assault. Speak Out Act prohibits the judicial enforcement of a non-disclosure clause agreed to before a dispute arises involving sexual assault or sexual harassment in violation of federal, tribal, or state law. Woods reportedly locked his longtime girlfriend out of the house. Now she wants $30 million. Nicole DeBorde is here, criminal defense attorney, along with sports agent Doug Eldridge. Nicole, what do you make of this, just from how she's trying to get out of it? If she's saying, I want to get out of this because of either sexual assault or sexual harassment, I don't know how you sexually harass your girlfriend. Does that sort of lead us to believe there could be potential sexual assault allegations against Tiger Woods?
That's certainly, I think, what she wants people to walk away from this thinking. Whether or not we'll ever hear more, because we don't know yet whether the court will allow them to breach that non-disclosure agreement. Who knows? But it does appear, without that additional information, to be a little bit like a money grab, just because she's asking for such a huge amount of money. She entered into the deal originally. Now she wants to back out of the deal and claim that there's this act that prevents it from being enforceable. So I do wonder just what kind of scrutiny the court, and ultimately, if this goes to a jury, would be had here.
It's a wild story, right? Because allegedly they had this 6-year relationship, which say allegedly they did have a 6-year relationship. And then Tiger said, hey, we're going on a trip, pack your bags. They get to the airport and she's informed that she's been locked out of the house and goodbye, essentially. Interesting way to break up with somebody. Can't imagine why she has some hard feelings about that, Doug. But at the same point, from just a PR perspective for Tiger, she shamed him kind of into he has to let her talk. Otherwise, even if he did nothing wrong, it looks like he's silencing somebody who is a victim of sexual assault. It seems sort of profoundly unfair.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we had a split screen during the first part of this, but I was nodding as my colleague was talking. I mean, what this is trying to do is shape the court of public opinion in hopes of transcending to the court of law, right? This is death by 1,000 cuts. It's not about, no direct allegations were made against Woods or even any direct innuendo, but rather the broader stroke. Okay, let's define what second year of law school, right? The NDAs and non-competes were defined by overly broad and unduly burdensome in terms of their enforcement, right? The question here is not just what I can say, but what can my immediate relatives say? What can my friends and colleagues say? What they're trying to do here is essentially establish the boundaries of a potential court of law claim, but they're trying to do so through the court of public opinion. That's something that you and I have discussed on numerous occasions, Leland. The optics and the perception, it's important to understand the context with which Tiger Woods is coming from. My first television hit ever was 2009. It was my birthday, December 3rd. And I got a call about this crazy claim that involved Tiger Woods and maybe his wife and purported infidelity. And it was
a golf club
at the
suburban
time,
and
right?
Yeah. We have a graphic about
and he
all
lost
of that.
all but 2 sponsors, $34 million then, assuming 2.4% inflation, $47 million in real dollars today. So he's very right, and I say this calling balls and strikes, to have an NDA in place and be very concerned about the optics, because he might have cheated on his wife, but he didn't cheat the game of golf. There was no direct violation. This was all perpetuated around what we call the morality clause inherent in every endorsement agreement. In other words, if you do anything that runs afoul of your reputation, your image, and with it, our association with you, we reserve the right to terminate without apology. And Tiger Woods has walked across the fire coals before, and he's leery to do so again.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.